Big first half for you guys. What changed there in the second half?
Yeah, I thought we only played one half of football. You know, we came out a little sluggish on that first drive with 3 and out, and we got caught with the play where we'll end up throwing that away, and we ended up getting a legal man downfield. Ended up being a third and long situation, didn't convert. Come back out the second drive, kind of were clicking a little bit better, and then we missed 2 throws. We missed a throw to Marcus down the sideline, and we missed one to David on 3rd down. And I thought it was a culmination of everybody just not being on the same page at times. You know, like we had a lot of drop balls, you know, misidentifications up front, and you guys could probably witness that as well. Just we were a little rattled at times in that second half. And you know, I thought we started off the game strong. They were doing what we've been playing, and came out and we didn't have any juice. We didn't finish the game like we wanted to, and we got to do a lot better than that moving forward. You know, we just struggle finishing games, and that's something that you know, you're never going to take for granted to win. You know, I thought you know, to be 4-0 right now, you know, that was our goal. But there's just so much more upside for this offense, and we can keep working and keep getting better. And we just challenged them and said, enjoy the win, and it's time to get back to work. And understand that we do have some issues that we got to clean up, and we got to have a clean practice moving into Kansas week.
Jacob, the drop passes, is that just one of those things that they all go together? I mean,
you know, the second half, it was just kind of a whole plethora of them came through. You know, like even the 3rd down and long, when we hit TJ Simmons for the 1st down, but he drops it and David Sills catches it. It was just one of those deals. That's something that you haven't seen very often. It reminded me of the Baylor game last year. This entire setup where we came out and we played well, jumped up in a good lead, and then we just couldn't finish the game. And something that we've emphasized over the course of all summer and fall camp and spring ball, and obviously we kind of went back to our old ways a little bit in that second half where we got to get back to work, we got to fix it.
Teaching moments out of this, obviously you love the one at the 30, but still in the end?
Yeah, there's a lot of teaching moments. You know, I thought in the second half we all rotated in terms of getting on the kids, to encouraging them, to ignoring them, and we need some senior leadership to step up. You know, we did everything, you know, and you know, the momentum swing, and we just didn't have anybody step up and make the play and try to get that momentum back on our side. So there's a lot of teaching moments, not just from a technical standpoint and a scheme standpoint. It's more about focus and more about leadership is pretty much where I see these conversations going to happen this week.
Fourth quarter was really the first sustained pressure it felt like Will has seen all season. Were they doing anything differently than other teams?
You know, they lined up and they played bare front and played man free. Well, what that means is everybody's on an island, and we got exposed at some matchups. And you know, we moved in a lot of different offensive linemen. I know Coach Quickline was 7 offensive linemen in the middle of the drive based off of performances on the previous play. So you know, I thought they just played with more energy. They wanted it more. They had momentum in that second half where we were just trying to find our way out of things. We were back against the wall, and we never could find a way to punch it out.
Do you feel like it's good for you guys overall, just to have this to look at?
It is. It is. You know, I want to see how mature of a team we are. You know, we talk about all this senior leadership that we have. Let's see how we can handle adversity, and let's see how we handle this week of practice. And I'm a big believer on how you practice throughout the course of the week is how it translates to the game. And I thought our practices were up and down this past week, and that's something that's going to be issued, and it's going to start when we need to start having cleaner practices and pick that up. But to answer your question, I do believe that's going to help us out a lot.
Another big game out of Marcus Sims. How important does he become to this offense?
Very important. You know, he was the one that was catching the ball. You know, that was the one that I see at one point in the game. I was like, let's just throw it to 8 every single time, because he was the one that was consistently stepping up and making plays. But you know, they're going to have these games. Like, I see this happen. You know, even with the New England Patriots and Tom Brady and their receiver core and stuff. It's just great to see that you have a kid like Marcus and where he's going to step up, where Will actually feels comfortable throwing to him in these critical downs. Where last year it was Gary on all the 3rd downs, and you know, David and periodically throughout the game. And but yeah, we got to make sure that we get this fixed, and we need all those guys being able to step up to the plate, because they knew that 8 came to play, and they were bracking them at times to take them out of it. But somehow Marcus, that kid, he ends up getting double coverage. He still gets out. He gets open for Will.